Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a great new year so far. Today I want to do a makeup look using some Makeup Geek makeup. I feel like nobody ever talks about Makeup Geek anymore. If there's something I can depend on, it is Makeup Geek eyeshadows for sure. However, I have not used their newer formulation. Marlena has revamped her logo and I think she did a little reformulation, but I'm excited to try them. I already have these shadows in my original palette that I originally created with Makeup Geek, and I have so many shadows. I love their foiled eyeshadows. I think that's probably what got me the most, is their foiled eyeshadows, nobody could beat. I've got these shadows going on today. These are the shadows I selected on the Makeup Geek website. These are your single pan shadows. I have on the top are all the foiled shadows. I'm going to be using Grandstand, which is the middle shadow here. I'm going to be using probably most of these colors. Peach Smoothie is a great transition shade, and so is Creme Brulee. So I want to use these shadows today. Every time I ever use Makeup Geek, it always comes out so beautiful, so pretty. I never have to worry about the blendability or anything. So anyways, let's just get started. I'm going to prime my lids. And today I am going to use the Fenty Beauty Primer. So this is what I'm going to use here. Go ahead and set my eyes with the powder using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. Looks like that. What that's going to do is really help all the shadows lay smoothly on my eye. I personally don't like a sticky base. I like a smooth base to start out with. So the first color I'm going to use as a transition shade is this color right here, and that is Creme Brulee. That is one of my favorite transition shades to use. Now that I got my transition shade down, I'm gonna go ahead and use this color right here. And this color used to be called Cocoa Bear. I don't know if anybody remembers that way back in the day, but now it's called Cheetah Bear. If you wanna look further into that, you can, but it's renamed, but it is the same color. Well, I'm hoping it's the same color, because I haven't actually used, I'm still using Cocoa Bear in my original palette. So using this will be brand new for me. So hopefully it's the same color, because it is so beautiful. It is a gorgeous shade of this red undertone brown. It's so pretty. So let's see how it goes. It's still a beautiful color. It is one of my favorite colors that she makes. It's absolutely stunning. I don't know, it goes with everything too. It just goes with everything. Okay, and now I am going in with a foiled eyeshadow. This is my favorite thing to do. I'm going in with this middle one here, and that one is called Grandstand. One of my absolute favorites to use. It is this rose gold type of color. I'm going to go ahead and use a dense brush to apply it right on my lid. That color is still so freaking pretty. So I absolutely love this color. If you can see, it's like a rose gold color, and that Cheetah Bear goes super perfect with it. I don't know, I love it. I love the combination. But now, as usual, I'm gonna go back into the Cheetah Bear color, and I'm going to blend right here where the foiled eyeshadow and the matte eyeshadow meet so it looks seamless. Okay, now I want to brighten my inner corner, and I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Shimma Shimma. I'm not using this brush. I'm going to use an inner corner brush. I'm going to use this color right here called Shimma Shimma. And that is a really nice inner corner highlight. I've used it before in her original formulation, and it's beautiful. So let's do this. The Shimma Shimma color that I just used for my inner corner highlight seems like it's a little bit less shimmery than the original formula, but I'd have to like do a side-by-side comparison to even, maybe I'll do that next time. I'll do one eye the original formulation and then the other eye the new formulation. I think maybe we'll do that next time. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with my eyeliner. That always makes me feel so much better for some other reason, I don't know why. I love using eyeliner. Eyeliner really makes everything come together, makes everything pop. It's one of my favorite things to do in my whole makeup routine. So I'm gonna use the Maybelline Lasting Drama. This is a gel eyeliner. I used to only use gel eyeliners, and then I got away from it because they were really coming up with some good liquid eyeliners that weren't smudgy and that lasted a lot longer than the original like liquid liners. I used to hate liquid liners, but anyways, I'm gonna use this oldie but goodie. And my original gel liner that I used to use was by Clinique, but Clinique doesn't make it anymore. They stopped making it, which makes me a little sad because that was my ride or die eyeliner. But now I'm gonna use this one, and I've used this one before. This is a good eyeliner. I'm gonna take my Sigma EO6, and if you could see, this is one of the smallest brushes I've ever used for my eyeliner. It's one of the best brushes. It's really, really precise to get that really crisp line. So we're gonna use that. I haven't done this in a long time, so I might be a complete failure right now. I haven't done this in a hot minute. But here we go. Just gonna dip in the pot and go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into this pan and I'm gonna use that middle dark shade right there. And that one is called Chocolate Wasted. I've not used this color before, so this will be the first time. I just wanna add a little more dimension to the very outer edge of my eye. Now I'm gonna go back into Cheetah Bear and I'm going to diffuse that dark brown with more of that cheetah color. So what I've done is I went ahead and took a less dense brush and I blended right here at the outer edge of my eye and went all the way towards the inner corner of my eye. And then I blended up so it diffuses a lot of that color and to give it a gradient effect. And I did that on both eyes. So now I'm gonna try this Vitamin Glow. It's like the little sample size, it's really tiny. This Vitamin Glow by Smashbox. And this is a primer, and I think it's got vitamin C in it, which is why it's called Vitamin Glow. It's got vitamins B, C, and E. So, I mean, it sounds like it's good for my face. So we're gonna go ahead and try this primer. Oh, it smells good. It smells like oranges. It feels like a very hydrating primer. It doesn't feel very silicone-y. So while that's drying, because it felt a little wet, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, and I'm gonna use a Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow pencil. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte C Hydro Sealer. I like this because it is hydrating for my under eyes. And, you know, my under eyes can tend to be freaking super ass dry, and I don't want it to be super ass dry. I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender to blend that out, which is, in my opinion, the best way, one of the best ways to blend out your concealer, especially for mature skin. All right, I'm gonna conceal my lines. So all I'm doing here is I'm just putting concealer where I want things to be brought forward, and any redness I have, which is all over my face, but. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the Elsie foundation, and the color is in Warm Ivory. I used this in my other video, and I was like, oh my God, why have I not been using this more often? It was like one of my favorite freaking foundations, and I have not been using it. And yes, it's a little bit dark, but I really like it. So we're using it. We're going there. We're doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes really quickly, just because I don't want them to crease. Using hydrating concealers can tend to crease like almost immediately. This one doesn't crease immediately, like it's not creased right now, but I know it's going to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set just right close to my under eye, and I'm gonna use the Thrives Cosmetics loose powder. Looks like this, and it's just translucent. And I like to use a looser powder around my eyes because it gives it more of an airbrushed finish. If you use compacted or pressed powders, then they tend to look a little more cakier. And this one is just kind of light and airy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it just right here on my under eye. So I'm gonna go back into the Maybelline Lasting Drama gel liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that to fill in my waterline. This is like one of my favorite ways to do my waterline because it lasts so long. And if I'm going out, that's what I'll do. I just use the same brush. Using gel liner isn't as fast as using a pencil, but like I said, the staying power is a lot longer. It's so much more pigmented and more black in my waterline than any pencils I've ever used. So if I really want to go for that drama, then that's what I'm gonna use. And if it takes a few more minutes, then I'm just gonna go ahead and use it because, I mean, I wanna look good. I'm gonna go ahead and use the darkest shade there, that Chocolate Wasted, that middle shade. So I'm gonna use that Chocolate Wasted right at the lower lash line. And I'm only using it at the outer corner. I'm gonna go ahead and blow out my lower lash line using that Cheetah Bear color, which is this color right here, and that will really help pull this whole look together. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone with that Shimma Shimma color. And that just helps to lift my eyes and my brows to make it, everything kind of go up. Because shit's falling down and I want it to go up. Okay, moving on. Now I'm almost done, but I didn't set my face because I wanted to go in with the Fenty Cream Bronzer called a Butter Biscuit. Looks like this. I use it a lot. I love using this color. Right now, while this weather is really cold, I really like using cream products because it helps to hydrate or makes my face look more hydrated. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and just swirl my brush in there and use that right on my cheeks. And this is a very natural color. It will look really nice. So since I used a cream bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Rare Beauty Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Love. And that's that terracotta color, and I really love this color. I'm not gonna put it directly on my cheeks. I seem to make that mistake a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my hand first, grab some with my brush, dip it, and then apply it. Okay, now I'm gonna clean up my bronzer just to make it a little more straight. I just want it a little more defined. So now I'm gonna go highlight my cheekbones, and this is Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. I think I've used it once before in one of my videos. I'm gonna use this again. Can't remember if I like it. I think I liked it okay. I think it was very natural and it was very hydrating. And that is the theme today, is hydration. I need some hydration. I'm gonna dip my beauty blender in there, and then I'm just gonna put it on the high points of my cheeks. You know, using the highlighter a second time, I'm not sure if I love it or not. Okay, so I've decided that I don't like that highlighter that I just used from ColourPop. It doesn't lay on my skin very smoothly. So I'm going in with the highlighter by Fenty, and I'm going with the more natural side, which is the Mean Money side, and see how that looks. Which so far I already like better, so we're gonna go with this one. Okay, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath lip liner in the shade Contour. I have Supernatural, but I have no freaking idea where it's at, and that was another one that I really liked, but this is the only one I could find. Okay, so my lip liner's on, and I wanna try a new product by Bobbi Brown. This was gifted to me by Bobbi Brown, and it is their new Crushed Shine Jelly Stick. So the box looks like this, and I just opened it. So that's what the box looks like. And this is in the shade Honey. That's what the packaging looks like. It's really pretty packaging. It's very sleek. I really like it. And I think you push it up or you push it down. I think you push it down. So it's like a little, it's almost like a button right here, and you push that down and it pops right out. I grab that, and there's the jelly stick. So I'm using this for the first time, so I can twist it to move it up. And I believe this is supposed to be hydrating, so I'm pretty excited to try this for the first time. Let's do this. That's supposed to be a sheer wash of color, and it looks like it's got a pretty good amount of color on it, and it's super hydrating. It feels super hydrating. It went on really, really smooth, and it doesn't feel sticky at all. I'm pretty impressed. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in and just go ahead and pop that right on the bottom. So I'm gonna pop that on the bottom, and then the button reappears on the top. So I'm gonna put some lashes on, and I'll be right back. These are the House of Lashes, the iconic lights. They're my favorites, and I really think the lashes really help pull this look together. The Makeup Geek shadows are absolutely stunning. They still perform really well. I feel like it has maybe a little more fallout than usual, but overall, I really like it. I don't think you guys would be disappointed at all if you bought Makeup Geek shadows. You could get the single pans, you can get one, you can get two, just to try it out, see if you like it. I think that you should really, really invest in the foiled shadows. Those are so phenomenal. The Crush Shine Jelly Stick by Bobbi Brown. This is so pretty, and I absolutely love the packaging on it, and it feels like super weightless. I can't even explain it, but I love the color payoff, I love the shine, and I actually really enjoy this. So I'm gonna use it a little bit more and play around with it, but so far I think it's a great product. This is the end of my video. I hope you guys have a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for future notifications. I will see you again in my next video. Bye.
How many minutes am I into this? 5 minutes? 5 minutes and I suck. I'm so awkward every time I start this. I'm gonna go ahead and, what is that called? What is it when you do that? So I'm just gonna dip, Just dropping shit everywhere. It's fine. It's probably got cat hair on it. If that was the bottom, but it wasn't. It wasn't the bottom. Shit.